Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be showing you my Lego Star Wars food stand. Now might be like a very strange concept for like a Lego Star Wars mock. This is just something I got inspiration from, the blue milk stand and also like the food area or bar or whatever at the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I looked at that and I kind of got inspired by that, and I wanted to build something out of that with Lego. But my main inspiration, for the stand idea, basically just imagine the SpongeBob bubble stand. That's kind of like where I thought of the basic idea. I was saying almost like a lemonade stand. I basically just added walls all around it and made it Star Wars themed. That's basically all I did to make this stand, or Star Wars themed food stand. But I really like this mock. I think it's a really cool mock. It took me a couple of days to build. I think it took me around a week to build, but a couple of days I weren't building, so maybe like half a week or something like that. But anyways, I really like this mock. I think it's really cool. So yeah, let's just dive right into the mock. Okay, so the front is pretty simple. So one thing I did is on the side I used some Lego Technic pole pieces. I think that looks really nice to add just some different variety, like the shaping and everything. I did use some different kind of pole pieces right here. This is it's a different pole piece compared to these ones, so I think that's really cool. One thing is the front, it has kind of like a slant going down there with some greebling on the front. Then you have kind of just this, what is it? I forgot what that piece is called. It's a 1x2 brick with an indent in it. I added that there. You have a frying pan and a glass cup right there. And above there, you have a tan sign. The tan sign is there to add some color. And it has an Imperial logo. I believe that piece came from, what is it? The Lego Star Wars 20th anniversary, Stormtrooper battle pack. I'll put a picture of it on the screen, but it was from that battle pack. I just found that in my piece collection, and I was like, oh, that'll look really good in the thing. So yeah, let's just move on to the left side of the build. So the left side is really cool. I really like the design for it. So you may have noticed already, but this is actually a Lego door frame piece put on its side. Let me just, this is like a stopper, this rubber right here. But if you move that piece, you can actually slide this out, and it's just a Lego door piece with bars with a 1x4 plate on there with a 1x4 tile in light gray. So I just have that there, and as you can see more of the inside. I'll do a more in-depth look on the inside later. But yeah, I think it's really cool how this building technique, it's a really cool building technique. It's not connected by anything, it just kind of slides in there. You do have kind of this number panel on the side, but you can just slide the door right in. It is a little bit finicky, but you can do it. It is fun like this, you can just leave it there. But I like to put this cheese slope here, 1x2 cheese slope here. It helps almost like a stopper, so that helps. And I think this really looks really cool. It's like a barred window design. I kind of got inspiration from, what is it? I think it was, that one trading place in Star Wars The Force Awakens. I haven't watched that movie in a couple years, so I don't even remember what it was called, but I'll show a picture of it on screen. I kind of get inspiration from that kind of area. That's kind of also like inspiration for this build as well. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to the other side of the building. So this side is also pretty cool. We have a a bin, a gray or a brown bin. There's nothing in it, just there for decoration. You have a vent right there. You also have a a plate on the side with some more greebling and stuff like that, just to add some more texture to the build. And if you notice, there's also this meat rack hanging some turkey and stuff like that can swivel around. It actually has an action feature built into it, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, surprisingly, it actually took me quite a bit to figure out how to get this chicken to hang on there, especially to interact with the action feature. But yeah, you can also notice another one of these 1x2 bricks up there with a dent in it, or a thing in it or whatever. And that's basically it for this side. Not as much as the other side, or as interesting. But let's move on to the back of the build. So at the back, we have this really cool action feature that took me quite a bit to build. But this is really cool. So basically you have a door on the side, you also have another vent, but you have a door right there. And it's really cool how, I think it's really cool how I was able to make this work. But basically it's a vertical opening door. I didn't want it to open like, you know, sideways, because then you would have it kind of sticking out. It already sticks out at the top. I just wanted to make this so I could compact things more together. So what it can do is there's like this thing up here. You can probably see it. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right there. You just pull on that and you can basically pull the door up and down, stuff like that. And you could leave it up like that. You could just, you know, open it. But then, you know, if you let go, obviously it falls back down. But one thing you could do is you could just open this up and you push in this chicken right here, and that acts as a stopper. So it stops the door from falling down, because if I remove it, the friction in these bricks makes it stopping from falling, you know, because the friction in the bricks. But yeah, so it basically stops it from falling. So you can push the chicken rack in the wall and it'll stop the door from falling. I think that's a really cool action feature I was able to put in there. I think this is something Lego should maybe put in a lot more of their sets, like maybe like more like what is it, they ever do maybe like another Death Star, or maybe like I don't know, in the Obi-Wan's. I think they did it in the Mos Eisley Cantina. I'm pretty sure they did like vertical opening doors. Maybe they did horizontal, I can't remember, but I think they did doors like similar to this. But anyway, I think it's a really cool feature with the door opening mechanism. But yeah, anyway, let's take a look at the inside of this build. Okay, so on the inside, it's a little bit hard to see since I'm holding this light up. But on the ground, the entire ground is tiled off except for this one jumper plate where you can just put a minifigure there and it'll stay there. But if I just remove that, you got some chicken in the back there with a control panel next to it, so you can obviously open the door and get back outside. On the other side of the wall, you just have some blue and green milk and some cookies. Not too much on the inside. I tried to fit as much stuff as I possibly could. Yeah, you also have like a 1x1 circle tile at the bottom there. But yeah, I think this is a really cool interior. But anyway, that's it for the interior. Let's move on to the loft. So this is the top section of the building. You can take it entirely off the top of this. If I just get this camera up really quick, you can just get this loft pieces, like a loft where they can hang out, and you can just basically put that on top of there. But you can easily take it down with the tiles that are on the top there. But anyway, I'm just gonna show you the loft right now. So the loft is pretty simple. You have the sign there and everything like that. I did go for like a triangular like slant. I used like a windshield piece. I think it's a 3x4 or 3x8 or something like that windshield piece. You have some more greebling at the front and the side. On the other side, you have this pole with like a satellite or like something like that. At the top, you have some storage bins. You have just a barrel holding some bread, and this gray one actually is storing some weapons. It's storing this Lego pistol piece and this other Lego gun. So I decided to put this in here just so that the chef has some like defense in case, you know, people try to rob him or something like that. But you can't take off the thing. I didn't put any tiles on this one. I probably should have, but it is a little bit harder to get into. But on the inside, you do have a bed where the chef can sleep whenever he gets tired at night. You have a teddy bear on the left. I mean, of course you need a teddy bear or else you can't sleep. And then you also have a night light. That is probably the utmost important thing in this. I mean, I could never sleep without a night light as a kid. But yeah, you can have a stormtrooper fit in here. You just have to take off his chef hat. But he is able to fit in there. And it is pretty snug, but he can fit in there. And the roof can also fit on there on top as well. You can fit the roof there. But that's basically it for the loft. I didn't want to do too much with this up area. I didn't have that much space to work with. So I just kind of had to, you know, work with what I had, with the space I had and everything. I probably would have made more, like, I was thinking of making an entire, like, actually a room and not just a loft. But I was constrained by like time and stuff like that and pieces and everything, so I just decided to make this tiny little loft. But yeah, let's just, I guess, move on to the conclusion, I guess. Anyways, guys, that's basically it for this mock. I was expecting this video to be a lot longer. It probably is still long, I don't know, but I was expecting there to be a lot more to me to talk about. But yeah, that's basically for the mock though. I had a lot of fun building it. As I said before, it did take me around a week to build. Yeah, it was just really fun to build. I have a bunch of more mock ideas. There's one that I'm really excited to do, and I'll give you a little teaser. It's actually a Mario mock. So be on the lookout for that video. Stay subscribed. If you are not subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I post stop motion videos and mock videos on my channel. Mainly stop motion though. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. Hope you all have a great day today, guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye.